Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and part 2 of my Southern Ohio Forest Rally experience. If you haven't seen part 1, make sure you go back and check it out. I share some tips and tricks on my experience. I want to take you through our third and final day of the rally, but first I kind of wanted to share some of the equipment that I used. I did a little bit of research and knew from the first time that I shot as a spectator, I knew some of the things that I wanted to have. I was carrying around my backpack and I have the Peak Design clips so I can just clip in my cameras. And when I'm just going out hiking, things like that, they are absolutely perfect for it. I love these Peak Design clips. The base plates fit perfect for my tripod as well. When you're in a run and gun situation and every second counts, you want to have immediate access to what I took was a long lens camera and 28-75. I did some research and found the Curio. I think it's Corio is how it's pronounced. It's like a gunslinger type of thing, but this thing was absolutely key. It was clutch. It was extremely useful. It was very easy to use, very easy to put on. It did exactly what I wanted it to do. And you could see in some of the clips that, you know, I'm sitting there recording with one camera and snatching up another one and grabbing photos with the other camera. And it was no time. With the Peak Design clips, you have to unclip it, clip it back in, unclip the other one, and there's no time in rally to do that. Every second counts. So I would highly recommend, it doesn't have to be the Corio harness, but something, if it's 2 camera straps, something where you can just grab each camera and go. It makes it so much easier. My one thing that I didn't like about the strap, I wish some sort of a clip to connect the harness. If you get one and it doesn't have a clip here to hold it together, Logan just had like a keychain D-ring essentially, and I was able to use that to hold them together, and that made that thing absolutely perfect. The straps are comfortable, never had any issues with it, and it was amazing. The other thing, a buff. When these cars are ripping through there, it's gonna get dusty. You don't want to be sneezing brown dirt the rest of your days there, and I would highly recommend a buff. Highly recommend some sort of hat. It was breathable, it was nice, it blocked the sun, and extremely fashionable too. Some sort of bug spray. I use, my wife has some sort of essential oil. I don't know, it works magic. Those are just some of the things that I found useful for my experience. And so if you guys have any other tips, tricks that you want to share with me or with everybody else that's kind of learning with me, please share those in the comments below. Without further ado, let's get right into it. We're going to kick into Logan and I on the first stage. Alright guys, welcome to the final day. Logan and I have got a spot up here in the woods.
What's up everyone?
And we're kind of going at things on our own. We learned a lot yesterday, so we're going to try it on our own, see if we can get this going. So I remember my SD card, and I've got my phone, we got everything set up. So
000 ran, 00 ran, so we're getting close.
Yeah, first special stage. So once this is done, we're going to book it up to another area that we have marked on our maps on Onyx, and we're going to hopefully get some good footage for you today. So stay tuned. You got 1 minute till it starts. Car. First car is away.
The marshals are right there, and like some people just went running across. But they're so far.
And they were like running right across here. Super sneaky too.
Yeah. And like the problem is like they're so far away that we can't do anything about it because it's frustrating. So if you're a spectator and you're thinking about doing that, don't, because it's super dangerous. Even as photographers, we have a lot of strict rules that we need to follow, and that's for our safety. So make sure you guys be safe out there.
That's also why they ended the race yesterday, the leg yesterday. It's because of spectators. So ruins it for everybody. Another key tip that I want to share with you guys is to always communicate with the marshals. These guys can either make or break your experience. Always ask them for permission and don't push the limits. They understand that you are there for a purpose, but remember, so are they. Their job is to keep you safe, and if you work together, the experience is far better for everyone. Is there anywhere around here where I could get up high enough to avoid that red tape? Like, can I be right up by the...
Ask the gentleman in the black.
Okay. Am I going to be okay if I'm standing here?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not the middle of the road, so yeah, come on.
Okay, appreciate it. Go down and check it out if you want.
We can go take a look.
Or you just want the jet. Because I parked right outside. I took, okay. I took Trevor's spot.
Oh, that. You guys have to do 12 after this?
Probably. Dude, top dead center is beautiful both ways.
We have to mark this though, because this is a dope spot.
Yeah. Because at this point it was the afternoon. This is when they have like a service area where they all come back, make adjustments to the cars. This is a good time for you to grab some food, download some footage, things like that if you need to. You've got probably about 45 minutes. Do whatever you need to do to get ready for the next stages. We just ended up grabbing some McDonald's at a gas station. I kind of regret that, but we took this time, went back, kind of gathered our thoughts and made a plan for the afternoon. And the one place that we really enjoyed was at the very top of the hill. There's a lot of atmosphere going on. People are ringing bells, and there's an amazing shot coming to and going away. So we thought that's going to be our best spot to finish out the last stages. One of the things I wanted to share with you as well, and this is not sponsored, none of the stuff that I've shared with you today is sponsored. It's all been purchased from my own money, but Onyx Off-Road has been clutch with how we've planned this thing out. It's an amazing app. You can mark locations, you can use it as your guidance system to get to the next location, and with each spot you can mark it as, say, rally event and jump, or cool corner, lots of dust, anything like that. But it's a great tool to be able to use, and found out that a lot of the guys there that do this full-time for a living, that's actually the app that they use. So I definitely recommend using something like that. Onyx Off-Road is great for us. If it's not for you, then that's fine. There's plenty of other things out there. But so let's get back to the final stage and wrap this video up. Alright guys, that wraps up the entire weekend. We just got off of shooting the podiums and watching everybody celebrate. It has been an exhausting weekend. It has been an amazing weekend. It's something that I think once you do it, you kind of get addicted to it. I just wanted to say thank you guys. I hope that this gave you some sort of insight, some sort of info on what it's like to shoot a rally. And it's a lot of work, definitely learned that. A lot more work that needs to go into it that we definitely need to do, but it is well worth it. And the community here is amazing. People will help you out, people will give you tips and tricks, and it's actually a really good way to network with a lot of other professionals in the business, drivers, and just people, coordinators, everything all around. So a lot of good people, a lot of good names, and a lot of good connections. So if you ever want to do this, put the work in, but it's well worth it. So I want to say thanks again. I hope you guys enjoyed everything, and we will talk to you soon, and look forward to seeing you in the next video. God bless you guys.
Well, everyone, that's a wrap. Josh, great job, dude. We'll see you next year.